Where I'm from, advice is often seen as an answer, but for me, the great people I've met always entrusted me with a question, which was much a headache to me sometimes because I wanted them to give me the keys, give me the secret sauce. What do you feel was in the earliest chapter of your life a question that you feel you devoted a chunk of your life to that was interesting to you?
I think I'd say it's interesting. If I go back far enough, I would say I could never have imagined anything I did in my life. When I was a child, I thought, my mother was trying to wash me into becoming a doctor. She'd say, "Oh, you'd make such a good doctor, just like your uncle, her brother." And but I had to find my way. I had to find that that was not my future, and how I found out is its own little story. But but in terms of what my life was, I couldn't have imagined it. And it's one of the reasons that spurred me to do the TED Talk that I did a number of years ago. I was asked to lecture at a university in Toronto, and the subject matter of the entire weekend was blueprints, and which I thought was kind of interesting. And I just applied. I applied on a lark. Nobody asked me. I caught it in my feed. I had been rejected to do a number of TED Talks. This was going to be covered by TED, and so I decided, just for fun, I'm going to lob in my thesis, which is there's no such thing as blueprints. Anybody who believes they can chart out their life is pretty much lying to themselves, with a few small exceptions. But those exceptions, I think, prove the rule. And that is that most of the things that we're going to do in our life, major and minor, we can't predict. All we can do is set ourselves up for success.